I used to talk about attention span in my presentations being 8 seconds and a goldfish being 9 seconds, and we have less attention span than the goldfish and all that kind of good stuff. But I think it's even worse than that. And that's what we're talking about today in episode 697 of the Daily Sales Message podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff. I'm talking about TikTok brain, essentially. TikTok brain. So attention span is all we've got. It's how we communicate. It's how we look at our surroundings. It's everything. And our attention span cycles. And it's looking for threats. It's looking for movement. It's looking at things that don't match the environment because it's trying to keep us safe. Over the years, this has become bastardized because of course, these things. So when you pick up your phone and you look at TikTok or Reels or Instagram or YouTube Shorts, any of these kind of things, but video format in particular, notice how quickly you scroll past videos. You haven't even really understood. No. You probably don't even know why you're rejecting some of the videos and why you're accepting some of the other ones. But the speed with which you're making that decision is not 8 seconds. It's lightning fast. It's nanoseconds at this point. So this is a problem when we're communicating our offering because we have less time than ever to get our point across. This is TikTok brain. And this is why, when it comes to messaging, I'm a huge fan of having a name for your product or your service, or indeed your business, that is explicit. It's explanatory. It does what it says on the tin. It tells you what the thing is. Because if I tell you my company is called Clear Sales Message, or my company is called the Tiny Fire Extinguisher Company, or whatever, just from the name, you can understand what I do. And it's my way of combating this attention span issue. Most people have abstract business names, abstract product names, but it doesn't really mean anything, doesn't explain anything. It might sound cool, but it's hard for people to connect. And if you think you're up against this, quick, scroll, I don't think you have the luxury of an abstract business name anymore in most markets. Not in all, but in most. So be wary of TikTok brain and the ever increasing decline in our attention span. Used to be 8 seconds. It's probably like 8 milliseconds now. It's ridiculous. And remember that in your messaging, because the sooner you get to the point, what you actually want, the message you're trying to convey, the email you're trying to send or whatever, the sooner you get to the point where people understand it, the better it's going to do for you commercially. Right, that's it for this episode of the podcast. Tomorrow, in episode 698, we're talking about the coffee shop standoff. The coffee shop standoff, bit of a tongue twister. I'll explain it more in tomorrow's episode, what I mean by that, the impact that's going to have on your business and what you can do about it. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please hop on over to LinkedIn. You'll find me there, James Newell, Clear Sales Message. Send me a DM. Let me know what you like about the podcast and anything you might wish me to cover in a future episode. That's it for this one. Thank you for your time and attention. As always, I'll catch you tomorrow for another exciting edition of the Daily Sales Message.